Hello, welcome back to our Homestyler tutorials. Now that we know how to draw our rooms, add some windows and doors, we're going to go through a few other commands and then we're going to look at some of the customization or some of the added features. At the beginning, we went through this menu up here, and there are a few items up here that we may want to use. Under the tools, we do have a measuring tape, so you can click and drag and you can see your dimensions on there. You could measure your walls. It does snap to locations, but it may be handy. Maybe we are creating rooms here that that will allow accessibility for anybody. So say wheelchair accessibility, we may want to check to make sure we have clearance, so we can use that measuring tape. Under the other tools, we could clear furniture, clear interior finishes, different options in there that we can use. And under the view, we can actually, this is similar to turning layers on and off. So we can, the dimensions where we choose to put our dimensions on the wall center line, put our dimensions to the center line, or show our dimensions to the wall interface, or don't show the dimensions at all. So we'll keep it on the interface for now. We can turn off the area. So this says 256 square feet there. If we turn off that area, that's going to change that off, turn that off. And also our room names. We can turn off our furniture and some of these other items. And our grid, we may want to do that to take some screenshots, but we will leave those all on for now. So I'm just going to hit the escape key to get out of that command. And we're going to go over here to this menu over here on the left-hand side where we have some more options. So under the structure, as we saw in some other videos, the previous videos, we saw some different types of windows and doors that we can add in here. So we can scroll through here and select a different type of window that we like. If we click on the little eye there, hover over that, we don't have to click on it, it'll actually give you a larger image. There are some on here that have a dollar sign there, and we will not be able to use those. They will tell you that those are actually paid. So some of them, if they have dollar signs beside them, for instance this one, it says paid. So you'll see the little icon there that says paid, so we can't use those. We'll just use the standard ones. There is lots in here to select. So if I liked this window, I would click on this window, click on that window and drag it over there. And if I change back to my 3D view, you will see that that window has been added on that wall over here. So that's that window there, and selected that window, so we can change that height as well. We can change that height of that window, or the elevation. So the elevation, we want to drop that elevation down, put it at a regular height, and now we can see that window. So we might want to change our cursor around here so we can see that a little better and zoom in. If we can't see it that way because we're not looking from the inside, but there's lots of ways we can look at that window. So those are some of the structures that we could add in there. So we have doors, swing doors, sliding doors. Again, some of these will have dollar signs beside them. Some of them will not. So we're going to use the ones that do not cost any money. So sliding doors, different types of sliding doors. If I wanted to add this sliding door, I could drag that into my model and place that sliding door on a wall, just like that. Okay, and then we can make those adjustments over here again. Just going to undo those. I'll leave that window in there, and back to our catalog. Now we can look at adding some furniture in there. So we have living room furniture, lots of accessories, bedroom, dining room, kitchen, bathroom. So let's look at the living room, since we have a living room type of area open here. If we went to here, sofas. So let's look at some sofas. Click on some sofas, and the same type of thing. We're going to see the dollar sign there, so we're not going to select them. But if I liked this symbol or this sofa here, I could click on that, hover over that info, and see what it looks like. And remember, we can search for colors based on our color scheme. So If for some reason we picked a red color scheme, it's going to give us sofas that match that color scheme. So I like this one here. I'm going to click on that sofa and I'm going to drag that into place. And they will snap to walls or outside edges of floors. So I'm going to place that there. And once I place that furniture in there, you're going to see some axes and options to be able to rotate that around. So this red arrow is going to drag it in and out. And this one's going to drag it left or right. And this is going to go up and down. If I click on here, I have this option to rotate that as well too. So we have lots of different placement options on that. And when we're done that, we can just right click, and hovering over there, we can see that couch has been placed against that wall and that door is in the way. So this may be something in your layout where you might want to actually shift that door over. So we can make those modifications kind of on the fly like that, and we can get a perfect layout and everything looks good. So we do have lots of options over here. Let's go down to the bathroom accessories, tubs, toilets, mirrors, vanities. So just under bathroom accessories, we're going to see lots of accessories in there that we can add to our model. Very simple. Again, take those, click on that item and drag it into place. That's a very small one. That's actually a toilet or a toothpaste cup holder there. So very small, but here is a toilet paper roll holder. So we can add items simply like that. So lots of items under there that we can actually customize. And I'm going to close this window down here and remember to save often. So I will save that image for now, and I'm going to I'll hit escape key to get out of there, and it left me with an item in there, and I'm going to delete that and get rid of that. So I'll resave so that is not on there, and I'll get a nice view here, and I'm going to switch back to my 2D view so I can see my layout, and I could make adjustments that way. So that concludes this video, adding structures, catalog, and a few of the tools up here.